Assalamu alaikum, everybody, and welcome back to Abu's Family Life. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Tanya, and I want to start off by saying Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Today's topic for me will be, why do I think that I am Muslim? What makes me Muslim? Okay, so I will just get started. But I can give you a little bit of background. I'm in a group, and that was the topic of the day. Um, um, what makes me Muslim? So I'll go ahead and get started. Um, what makes me Muslim is I believe in Allah. Allah is my God. Um, I believe in the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and he was Allah's messenger. I believe in Allah's angels and the last days and revelations. Um, I believe in Jesus, and I believe um, everything that happened with his birth. Um, I I have faith in Islam, and in Arabic it is called Imam. Um, I I Inshallah, I pray 5 times a day. Um, there has been times when I probably oversleep or something happened where I miss a prayer, but I make it up. Um, I feel like I'm a Muslim because not only do I say I'm Muslim, I try to be good in my deen. I try to follow my deen. I I believe that no one can die for my sins. I am responsible for my own sins, and I will be accountable for my own sins. At the day of judgment, that's when I will be weighed or judged for my sins. I feel like I'm a Muslim because I care about my fellow man and women and children and um, everything else. I feel like um, Allah created the heavens and the earth and everything in between, that I am to respect my surroundings, um, watch the things I say, watch the things that I do, be a good role model for my children, my husband, and also for my community, um, and a big part for my neighbors, because I think since I say that I am Muslim and I have a hijab or scarf, um, um, whichever one you want to choose, but this one is a scarf that I choose to cover, um, and I think that just covering is not being Muslim. I believe that it represents, I think that that's where I get categorized as being Muslim, but there are Muslims who do not cover, who have very strong faith. They don't cover for whatever reason they have, and that is totally with them and Allah, and also with men as far as their beards or wearing Islamic clothing. I think Islam is in your heart, and I believe that it projects out. Like, you should project it out and not keep it inward. Um, I really try very hard to do the things that I say. And if I can't, I always say, well, inshallah. But I do that with a lot of things. Inshallah, if it's God's will, then it will happen. I feel like my good and the bad things that happen to me is God's will. Um, with my prayer, my faith, um, with my deeds, my actions, um, and what I speak, the things that I say out my mouth, to try to say good things, because if the things that I say have lots of power to them, and it for with the action, there's a reaction. That's how I feel. So I try to respect my children as well, even though we me and my husband basically have the final say in things. Even though they are 6 and 1, they have rights and they should be respected. And I try to do that to the best of my ability. I do charity, as far as I try to not only feed, people who ask for money. I also feed the homeless, um, and I do select the times that I do, because I don't have money like that to, feed them every day. But I really do try to feed them at least um, every 2 to 3 months, and I also, with charity, I brought a bird feeder and I put it out there. I fill it up with bird seed. Um, yeah, I also planted some vegetables and also herbs. Inshallah, maybe they will eat from that also. I know that we do. The mint tree, we cook with that. Um, I don't know if I said this, but I think a big part of being Muslim also is not to be arrogant, um, to have a big ego, to feel like to treat people like they're beneath you, not be racist. In my family, we are a family of a mixed race, and I don't know. Me being Muslim is, I love being me. Um, I love being a part of um, society. I respect my fellow people, and inshallah, when people come to me and ask me questions, I try to the best of my ability to answer. Not unless I feel like they're trying but like they're going too far or being disrespectful. Other than that, I try very hard to answer questions. I am not perfect, um, and the things I need to work on as a Muslim is my temper. Sometimes it takes a lot for me to become upset or angry, but I honestly think that I can get better at that too, to where things won't bother me, to where I'm able to do exactly what they say. You sit down on the floor and you pray or you calm yourself down. I really want to get to that point. It doesn't happen very often when I'm upset. So, alhamdulillah for that. And something else I would like to change about myself is I would truly like to not be so sensitive. Sometimes my feelings can be hurt, and I'll give you an example. Like if I give a salam to someone and I know that they're Muslim because they're covered up, and or well, and actually that's something that I do need to change, because um, I um, being in a being in a multicultural marriage, and being around other people, cultures, and languages. Now I'm starting to understand and see. Everybody who wears scarf is not Muslim. I live around Russians, um, and um, and um, Indian people. It's an Indian group who also, they cover, but they're not Muslim. They are another religion. My husband told me, but I forgot what it was, because when we were at the hospital for me, he had to take me. Um, I gave salams to a sister, and he said she's not Muslim. So now I'm starting to understand. Tanya, don't be so sensitive. They may not have understood you, or maybe they wasn't Muslim. So maybe let's take that into account for myself. I'm taking that into account for myself, my own advice. So sometimes that really might be what it is. But at first, I was very, very hurt by it, and now I'm starting to see that maybe they weren't Muslim, or maybe they were Muslim but they just didn't understand me. But we've all talked about this. Assalamu alaikum is nationwide, so I don't know. Go figure. So you guys, thank you very much for watching Abu's Family Life, and please comment. Let me know what you think. What makes you Muslim? What do you want to change about yourself to be a better Muslim? Please like, subscribe, yeah, and comment. Assalamu alaikum, you guys.